Guys, it's autumn. It's autumn. Are you excited? I'm ecstatic, to be honest. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. We are back in town with a new Zara haul, but of course we are here to discuss autumn. I have picked out a number of new bits. Ignore everything from here on the rack onwards because these are a few bits that I would plan to style with some of the bits that I have to show you. And the bits that I have to show you are a little bit different. We've got some casual stuff, we've got some evening bits, different things and different materials, a little bit of trendy bits. Why do I keep saying bits? Quite a few things to go through and I think you guys are gonna enjoy this one. So let's get started. Of course, before we do, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and feel free to come and say hello over on Instagram at MSMNY, where you can see me style a lot of these pieces and more. Let's go. First up, it's autumn. This is a no-brainer, okay? If you don't have a trench coat, get one. Now, immediately. Everybody needs a trench coat in my personal opinion. It is an absolute autumn and spring wardrobe essential, especially when it comes to layering in this season. It is a #1 fave. What I'd really love, to be quite honest with you guys, is a Burberry one, but the budget, babes. Yeah, the budget. Live within your means. Yeah. At this time of year, around autumn and spring, I feel like I'll always recommend a trench coat because they're the perfect medium for the type of weather that you get where it's not too hot and it's not too cold. And we are currently in this period. So something like this is honestly so perfect to have. It's also great for layering. For example, if you just want to wear a t-shirt and a pair of jeans, which is perfect for right now, and then just throw this over to go out in, absolutely perfect. Works grand. It's just a really good essential to have. I think there's always going to be a time throughout the year where you just want to have something to throw over, or you just want a very light jacket, and this is a very good example. So I picked this up, as you can see, in khaki. I really like this one. I'm not very huge, if I'm honest, in purchasing trench coats from Zara, just because in the past I haven't really liked the quality as much. But I have to admit, this was $89.99. I picked this up in a small, and for the price, I'd say it's pretty much worth it. I actually really like the quality and the material on this. I love the little sort of like hardware detail that you get going on with it in the collar area. It's very light, but it also feels quite heavy duty. In terms of kind of diving a little bit deeper into the quality, I'm not gonna lie, I can see some fraying in terms of like the stitching in certain places, and that's just a really big giveaway that something is not made of exceptional quality. But for what it is, you know, I just felt like I need a good trench coat. I need something quite new in a different color that fits in well with that nice autumnal look. And yeah, I just feel like this works. Absolutely love this. I think a trench coat is very easy to style despite the color. I think obviously your more beige neutral color is super easy. When you come into tones like this, you kind of want to balance out with sort of like white or something completely tonal. So for example, white top or shirt with a pair of jeans, super easy. The color balances in having 3 different colors works very well. It looks very seamless. Otherwise, it may be a more tonal look. So for example, black top, black jeans, or black faux leather leggings with a nice pair of boots. Oh, crisp. Or maybe you want to go with adding burgundy in there, or just, you know, your typical usual autumnal colors, or maybe a bit of brown. The options are endless. I am going to be wearing this an incredible lot, I know for a fact. In fact, I wore it yesterday. I wasted no time. So yeah, I know I'm gonna love this one for sure, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love this one too. As I said, I picked this up in a small. It does fit fairly oversized, only just, I would say, but I was contemplating at the beginning as to whether I would actually keep this size or change it for an extra small, but I figure it's autumn. We're going to go from autumn to winter. There'll be times where we'll be wearing heavy knitwear, and I want to be able to do that. I don't want to feel constricted in the coat. Next up, I picked this fitted skirt, and this one is a trend alert, but let me tell you, we've already failed the mission, okay? Because currently these maxi skirts, which I'm sure you guys have all seen, are a huge big trend at the moment, and I wanted to find one that had some belt loops so that I could wear a belt with it, right? Cinch in the waist, give that, you know, real nice sophisticated hourglass feel. This one doesn't have one. So we failed that mission. Not only have we failed that mission, we've also failed the mission of sizing, because ask me if this fits. This doesn't even go up my behind. Tragic. Anywho, long maxi and midi skirts are one of the biggest trending pieces of 2023, and rightly so. I personally feel like these add this level of depth and mystery and class, and a level of elegance, you know, that je ne sais quoi to a look. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Do you know what? I didn't really see this trend coming, I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't dive into it straight away. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, I might want to try this out. I have never been super huge on skirts. So I think that's another reason why I wasn't really like super excited about it. But I really like the look. I'm not 100% sure that this is going to be one for everyone in terms of a trend that everybody would like. But so I picked this up for $49.99, and the size that I got was a medium, and it didn't fit. I'm typically a size 10. Bear that in mind. I love the color because it's simple, it's neutral, it's, you know, it's black. It will go with pretty much everything in your wardrobe, and I really do think that you can have some fun in terms of styling this. I feel like you can easily just wear, you know, your t-shirts, shirts, blouses, jumpers, sweaters, cardigans, things like that. Get away with wearing, you know, your casual looks, or dressing up a little bit when it comes to going into work. You know, it's one that you can easily wear with trainers, but you can also dress up super quickly and easy with heels, and I dig it. I dig it. I also feel like this is one that you can style quite well with crop tops or different style tops that are not your kind of like typical basic cuts or materials. And yeah, just have some fun and kind of play around with it. Bomber jackets are also a really current, trending and popular style. I feel like they always come back into style and fashion anyway. But I could easily see, you know, someone dressing this in a way that's casual and dressy by having this t-shirt and a regular size bomber jacket or a cropped bomber jacket, to kind of give you that little bit of definition. Another piece that I picked up is this accessory. So this necklace, I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of these types of necklaces around. These have been trending for a little while as well. I have seen plenty in all different kinds of fabrics, but I was really drawn to this because I feel like this is different. So the flower itself is made in zinc, and I believe that the sort of like string part is made in polyester. So I haven't actually tried this on, and I don't know exactly what this looks like, so we're going to do this together. The price of this one was $17.99, which I don't think is too bad for an accessory. You know, still under 20 quid. And I mean, this is such a cool accessory, I think, to kind of add a little bit of character and something new and refreshing to any kind of basic look. I mean, just imagine wearing a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and you add this to it, and I think it's just, it adds something, you know. Oh, it's a really different and kind of unique accessory. What is going on here? Excuse me, guys, hang on. Okay, as I was saying, so I find it to be a very kind of like unique accessory that you can add to more of a smart or dressy kind of look. The only thing that I would say with this, and obviously I haven't tried this on yet, but I mean, at the end of the day, the flower is made of zinc, so it's a type of metal, and I feel like it might be a little bit heavy having this on your neck all the time. Let's see how this goes. So I can't actually see this properly, and I don't have a mirror at the moment, so wait there. It's cute, but it's also heavy and it's giving choke hazard, and I'm not sure about this yet. I'm not sure. I think this is one of those things that I think I'm gonna have to keep for like a week and kind of see how I feel. But right now with it on, I'm not so sure, but I definitely think this is going to be a really, really great styling piece for a variety of different looks. So if you want something new and different to kind of just jazz up your wardrobe as an accessory, then yeah, I definitely recommend this, but she's a little bit weighty. Another way that I feel that you can wear this though, without being put in a chokehold, is simply as just a normal necklace. I feel, do you know what? This would look so good. Imagine being in a dress and having like a deep V neckline and having something like this on just in that area. Very simple, but incredibly effective. And I reckon there's a ton of different ways that you could use this. You could even use this as like a belt loop, an accessory down here. Yeah, I think you can have fun with this. I think you can have fun with this. Once you get over the whole weight situation, I think this could be a really, really cute accessory. Now, this is a Zara favorite. One thing Zara loves is a bit of repetition. Sis works like an algorithm, honestly. If you love an item once, guarantee she will bring it back in a different season and just give you different variations of the same thing. However, I'm not mad at it because this item, absolutely love. So this is an asymmetric off the shoulder top. I actually already own a top just like this. In fact, it's not a top, it's a shirt, but it's in the exact same detail and design. The only difference with this is the material, which I absolutely prefer. The shirt I found was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Really gives off this really, really nice classy vibe. Really super easy to wear and style. It was slightly difficult to get into. This, however, is a dream. They should have done this in the first place. This is in a really, really nice stretchy soft material, which I am so appreciative for, and it just looks divine on. Oh, it looks incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is genius, honestly. Whoever thought to just redo this and just putting it in a simply different material, genius idea. Genius. So you've got the ruching on the side, you've got this off shoulder moment, you have a full sleeve, you've got a little bit of ruching at the top shoulder, and then it veers off. Lots of asymmetrical details, which I think are great. So you've got the asymmetrical neckline going from shoulder kind of towards under your armpit. As I said, you've got the ruching down the side, and then where the ruching is, it follows down asymmetrical to the other side of the top. This just looks fantastic, and I think that this is a really great way, you know, if you want to have a casual outfit and wear something yeah, super basic, super casual, and just jazz it up, this is a super easy way to do that. Just put this top on, and this is incredibly easy to style and get dressed for a really nice dinner out or just a nice evening and just get that real classy look and feel. So this is an absolute fave. Very, very excited and pleased I picked this up, and I think you guys are going to love this too if you don't already have something like this. I picked this up in a medium, and this was $22.99, which I think is a really, really great price for this. To me, it looks a little bit more expensive than $22.99. I'd say I wouldn't be surprised if I saw someone in this and I thought, oh, that's like a 50 quid top. I would style this, as I said, casually, nice pair of jeans, or if I'm dressing this up, I would go with a nice long kind of like pencil skirt or maybe like a pair of black trousers. Just super, super easy. Super, super easy. Love. Right, here's another trend piece for you. And this one involves looking like a roll of foil. And Boo Boo the Fool is going to try it out. Gold, like metallic gold and silver, is literally everywhere right now. We've seen it on the runway during the past fashion weeks that we've had recently. And of course, we are seeing it in all the high street stores. I'm not huge on metallics. I feel like a good way to start this trend is right here. You want to start with your basics if you're a little bit unsure, and I'm glad that they've brought this out in a ribbed style basic t-shirt, because I feel like that's just such an easy piece to wear and to style and use. And you can just simply pair this with a pair of jeans and start there. I would possibly wear this with trousers because I feel like something like this, for my own personal style, I wouldn't wear out typically during the day. I feel like this is a really great piece, although you can by all means, but for my personal style, unless I'm going somewhere or I'm feeling some type of way, then yeah, I would stick to having this as more of like a classy vibe. And so I'd style this with something a little bit more fitting or flowy on the bottom. And by that, I mean like a pair of black high-waisted trousers or black wide leg trousers, something like that. I got this in a size medium and I feel like this fits really, really well. And this was $19.99, £20 for a really nice t-shirt, which I think is not bad at all. I was pleasantly surprised by this when I put this on. At first I wasn't 100% sure whether I was really gonna enjoy this, but to my surprise, do you know what, I don't know what it is with this trend. I don't want to like it for some reason, but I loved it. I really, really loved it. I thought it looked exceptionally well. And especially with the jewelry that I have on, you know, my watch is both silver and gold, and majority of my jewelry I have is gold. And so sometimes you think pairing it with different colors might not work, but it worked exceptionally well. Now, how this washes and keeps in good condition, I have no confidence in whatsoever. To be on the safe side, I'd perhaps either wash this inside out or just take this to the dry cleaners. But I would not just chuck this in with anything else that you have in your wardrobe. I think I'd try and be a little bit careful with this just because yeah, of the material. But love this top. Now, you know, on this channel, we cannot pass up on anything asymmetric, okay? As soon as I saw this right here, I was like, yes, in my basket right now. Love. Love. This, I feel, has such great detail that just takes any kind of basic knitwear up a notch. And especially, you know, at this period of the month, yes, we're in that cozy, warm, fuzzy feeling, you know, it's all about the snuggles and cozy nights in and movies and whatnot, hot chocolate, etc. But there are days where, you know, it's dark, it's cold, it's moody, and where there's fashion, you want to utilize that to brighten up your days. And I feel like something like this would do that, or at least for me anyway. I love the details on this. We've got this thick collar, which I feel like when you have a piece of knitwear with a thick collar, it kind of gives that premium feel anyway. Absolutely love that. And then you've got like this asymmetric detail down the side. These are popper buttons, by the way, which I think is phenomenal because you can easily just pop them off. And then we have these slits, you know, get that ventilation going on the wrist. Again, just really, really great. So the color of this is actually, it's a light brown. Sometimes it looks almost like a light pink in different lights, but it's definitely light brown and it's got black stitching that goes all the way through it. I absolutely love this. I think it's a really, really nice, neutral, kind of autumnal knitwear piece. Fits very, very well in ways, again, to kind of style this casually or dress this up very, very easily. I picked this up in a size small and this was $35.99, so not bad at all for the price in terms of knitwear. The sizing, however, I felt like I could probably have done a little bit better with a medium. This fits very, very snug on, and I was wearing a bodysuit underneath this. So I had no t-shirt, I was sleeveless, and it was pretty much glued to me. So I feel like to be a little bit more comfortable, I would have gone a size up. So I'd probably advise you guys to do the same. But other than that, I think this is such a great piece. I really, really like this. This is, I feel, really, really great for layering, you know, where you have the poppers. On those times where you might be running around, you feel a little bit hot, you can literally just open these up, get some ventilation going underneath there. If you feel cold, just simply close them again. I really, really love this detail. I would style this typically with neutral colors. Otherwise, again, this is another piece that you can just easily, casually style with any kind of color jean. Such a nice piece that gives some full-on extra character to something that can easily be so, so basic. So we love her. The next thing I picked up were these corduroy trousers. Now, when I think of corduroy, I think of literally being dressed like a child. You know, that kind of like nursery or kindergarten look, but I really like it. I am, for some reason, quite drawn to corduroy at the moment. It's not the kind of trend or style that I ever thought that I would get into, but here we are. And I think that this one is done really, really well. I was actually looking for a pair of straight leg corduroy trousers, but these kind of took over simply because they've got flares at the bottom. Fancy. I feel like corduroy trousers can be a really, really great alternative to, you know, just typically wearing a pair of jeans or a pair of trousers. And they also add warmth. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong. I picked these up in a size 10. And these were $35.99, so I don't think that's too bad at all. I'm typically a size 10, and these fit very snug on me. And although they fit quite snug and a little tight, they were still very, very comfortable. So I'm very, very pleased about that. They don't seem very stretchy holding it and doing this, but putting them on, lovely material. Really, really great. Yeah, I love these. I really, really love these. The only thing, of course, with these is they do have flares and they are quite long. I'm about 5'5", and yeah, you are definitely going to have to wear a pair of heeled boots with these. That is the only thing. So you know, they don't offer that versatility in terms of, you know, just chucking this on with a pair of trainers. You definitely have to wear something with a heel on. That is the only thing that I would say. Other than that, I absolutely love them. I love the colour. Again, very autumnal, and super, super comfortable on. So I'm not mad at it. This, I feel, is another easy item to style, simply because, one, the colour, it's neutral. This, especially this time of year, it's going to go with a lot of different colours and items that you guys already probably have in your wardrobe. But, you know, just the simple things. Bodysuit, t-shirt, a shirt. This would go very, very well with. And then, you know, you can add your jacket and layer up over, you know, perhaps more of a crop style, your trench coat. That would be different, actually, because of the two different materials. Try it. I really, really like this. And I feel like there's a great level of versatility in the way that you can style this. Just not a great level of versatility in terms of, you know, your footwear that you want to have it with. Another piece I picked up that I think you guys would like is this alpaca blend sweater. Really, really great, super easy, casual. This is kind of like the perfect grab and go item. You need to get somewhere, jeans, t-shirt, throw this over, on goes the trench coat, out the door. Like, this is that kind of item. And I feel like this is just so easy to wear to whatever. Whether you're just popping to the shops, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to meet a friend, whether you're going on a date, whatever it might be, this is it. This is super easy. It's simple. It's in a great neutral autumnal color, but also the material, I mean, this is just so soft. Like, this feels like a dream on, honestly. Just a very great piece. That's easy to style, where you can get some classic looks out of it, some casual looks that you can simply pair with literally everything that you guys probably already own in your wardrobes. Lastly, we have this open knit sweater that I'm wearing, that I picked up in a size small for $29.99, which I don't think is bad at all. I am currently obsessed with, one, the colour green. I have been for a moment, so this is kind of another no-brainer. I've also been currently obsessed with open knit sweaters at the moment. If you saw my London Fashion Week vlog recently, you would have definitely seen the other open knit sweater that I picked up in this really nice kind of like bold colour block moment. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it up here. Definitely have a watch. We're going through a little bit of an open knit sweater phase, but I'm loving them. And I feel like this is kind of like the trench coat, actually. I feel like this is another great piece to wear at this time of year, where you can kind of like get your layering on. And again, another piece that you could simply just throw on without thinking. Like today, I feel so casual, but yet so comfortable in just my jeans, I've got a bodysuit underneath, and I've just thrown this on. The fact that it's open knit means that it's lightweight, but it's also got this level of sheerness through it because of the holes in the material and the way that it's just been weaved, which I think is really great. Because if you, I mean, it gives you that option. If you want to wear a top underneath, you can. If you're a little bit more daring, girl, by all means, you do you. I like the fact that you kind of get that kind of like peekaboo of skin through the material. But yeah, like I said, really, really great piece to just throw on, casual, and also a piece to dress up. I mean, in fact, you could wear, imagine this with like a pair of faux leather leggings or trousers underneath, paired with this. Fabulous. Yeah, that is everything for today, guys. Quite a bit to get through, so if you are here watching at the end, I appreciate you. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please do give this video a thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.